Unit 0, Worksheet 3. Write the equations that match the following tiles and simplify them when possible. All right, so if we were to remember from our rules, the large squares are x squares, these are x's, and these are 1's. If they are open or white, they are positive. If they are shaded or closed, they are negative. So this is going to be minus 3x plus minus 4x. And since these are the same, then we can add, since they're the same variable, they're the same type of thing, we can add the like terms, and we get negative 7x. All right, number 2, these are x squares. So this is 2x squares plus 1x squared. And since they're the same type of variable, the same type of thing, we can add them. Sorry, equals. There's 3x squares. All right, this one, there's 3x squares. There's 2 negative x's. Now we can write this plus negative 2x, or we could write this just minus 2x. Either way is correct. Because remember, we're going to just treat all of this as one term, right? All right, so then we have plus positive 3. And then nothing is the same exact set of variables. This is x squared, this is x, these are constants, or no x. And so there's nothing we can do to simplify that one. All right, so let's take a look at this one. So we have, I'm going to go ahead and write up here just for enough room, negative 3x plus 2x plus 4 plus negative 1, or just minus 1. All right, so these we can cancel some things. So we're going to cancel the 0 pairs. So there's a positive x and a negative x, a positive x and a negative x, a positive 1 and a negative 1. So same thing here, when we add this, the signs, we got the same exact variable. So we're going to add it, but when we add, since the signs are different, subtract and keep the bigger sign. So we end up with negative 1x. And these, since they're both constants or 1's, we just, well, this one's simple enough to just subtract, but you can still think about adding the 4 and the negative 1, and we get positive 3. Right, this one, we have an x squared minus 2x squared. So we can cancel our 0 pairs. We're left with negative x squared, which you could also write negative 1x squared. Let's take a look at this one. We have 2x squared minus x squared. You could put 1x squared if you wanted. Minus 3x minus 2x plus, I'm running out of room, 4 plus 4. All right, cancel all the 0 pairs. We cancel. There's nothing to cancel here, and there's nothing to cancel there. We're going to add those. So we have our x squares. So 2x minus 1x is just x squared. We add our negatives, so negative 5x. Then we add our positive 1's, plus 8. All right, the other ones are multiplication and division. So we have positive 2 times, actually I'm going to write this up here, positive 2 times negative 2x plus negative 2, or just minus 2. So when I multiply all of those out with the distributive property, I'm going to get negative 4x, and you can see it here in the blocks, minus 4. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So we just write this. Negative 2x times negative 2x plus 2. So we do our distributive property, and we get the negative 2 times the negative 2 is positive 4. And x times an x is an x squared. And the negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. But they're not 4s, they're 4x's. All right, same thing without the blocks, just kind of showing it visually. We get negative 3 times 2x minus 5. And I said without the box. This is actually what we're going to call the box. I meant without the tiles. All right, so when we distribute, negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. And negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. All right, these you have to kind of work out for yourself. I think I'm going to leave these for you to do yourself. I'll tell you verbally what they are. This is 2 times 2x minus 3. And you need to fill in the blocks and write the equation. This is negative x times 2x minus 3. And then this is negative 5 times x plus 3. All right, I'll let you finish those up. If you have any questions, you can stop me and ask me.